Hello everyone, Tina here. Welcome to PhotoPlay's YouTube channel and welcome to Tuesdays with Tina. Today we are going to create a card project that's a very quick and easy card project using the Campus Life 12x12 collection pack. Well, as we all know, that graduation is just around the corner, and what happens after graduation is of course Campus Life. And so we're going to create a card that would be great for those going off to college. And it's quick and easy, like I mentioned. We're going to be using a few pattern papers in a 12x12 collection kit, and then we're also going to be using the sticker sheet. There are a whole bunch of fun college elements in the sticker sheet, and I thought we would make one that's kind of universal. I'm going to use some pattern papers that I had already trimmed down. We're going to be using Study Group. And basically on this sheet, we're just going to be using the numbered side that's over on the left. We're also going to be using sticky notes. This is nice, I would say maybe a khaki color with a black polka dot. And we're also going to be using this real pretty plaid. This is called Dorm Room. I'm going to go ahead and trim down some pattern papers, and we're going to go ahead and get started. I trimmed down all of my pattern papers. This measures 1 3/4 inches wide by 5 1/4 inches tall. We're going to start by taking this piece. I'm going to flip it around and we're going to adhere it to our card base. I'll just use a tape runner for this. And I'm just making sure it's evenly spaced around the edges here, because we're going to basically create a little bit of a border. Next we have this pattern paper, and before we adhere this, I'm going to bring in a very old but loved punch. This has like a spiral edge, and I always think that goes great with any kind of school card projects. But I don't want to lose my numbers here or the plaid, so for this I'm going to bring in a piece of vellum. I'm going to go ahead and create a border. You can see it looks kind of like a notebook. I'm going to go ahead and just line this up and do a little bit of trimming. And I think that's going to work out great. I'm going to go ahead and take this border. I'm going to add a little bit of adhesive on the reverse side, and I'm going to tack this down. I'm going to tack this down so we line up over here. After we have this adhered, I'm going to take my plaid print. I'm going to flip this around. I want to add my adhesive, and then this is going to go right over that. After we have this adhered, I trimmed down a strip of the polka dots. Now this is just a little bit over 1/4 inch. I just wanted to make sure that I had 2 rows of those polka dots. And this measures 5 1/4 inches long. I'm going to cover this with the seam on my panel. So now we have some fun layers. Now is the fun part. We're going to bring in some stickers. Sometimes when you add stickers to a card project and you mail it, if you don't remove the adhesive, the stickers will tend to flatten. So what I like to do is flip this around, and when it's a big sticker, fun foam works beautifully for that. I'm going to use the front as a reference guide, and I'm just going to kind of trim around it. And since this is a sticker, all we have to do is tack this to the back side. And then that little extra tackiness, I'm going to use my anti-static powder tool and remove that tackiness. I'm going to go ahead and take my sticker, and we're going to add it to the front of our card, and we'll add it with glue. I think that's a good spot, right down the middle. After we have this adhered in our sticker sheet, there's a circle sticker that says find out who you are. I'm going to tack that on the polka dot paper. And then since we have the vellum here, I'm going to go ahead and create a circle with vellum that's slightly bigger than this one. My vellum circle's trimmed out. I'm going to flip this sentiment around, and then I'm going to add my vellum. I love layers on cards. And then what we're going to do next is take some foam squares. I want this overhanging on this bottom corner. So I'm going to put a foam square here and one on the very bottom. And I'll add a little bit of adhesive on the top portion. I'll remove the release paper and we'll add our sentiment. Wonderful. And then also in our sticker sheet there's this arrow that says find your path. I want this to be a little bit higher than my bookmarks, so I'm going to put some foam squares here. And I'll double them up. And I'll add a smaller one here. And we'll go ahead and add this on this side. For finishing touches, I have some clear sequins, and I'm just going to do a little bit of tucking with the larger ones. Clear is always nice to keep it neutral also. And I think that's just the right amount. Keeping it nice and neutral. I'm also going to use my glossy accents, and I'm going to go over just a few of the books. And that will finish off my card today. I think this would be great for a boy or a girl, but today we used the 12 by 12 collection pack called Campus Life. I hope you get a chance to check it out. Thanks for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.